And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And on the hill, Freddie Peralta.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. And now, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Swing and a ground ball. Ortiz. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 out, bases empty. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
One out, base is empty. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. And that is that. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. And we're back. And on the mound now, Shota Imanaga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. And 1 gone.
Batting second.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
And that one fouled off. Grounder off the pitcher. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's William Contreras. Yelich goes. Popped up right side. He's got it, and there's two away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Garrett Mitchell now at the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Yelich off of first with two away. And that's outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner on the goal. Got him swinging. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. I've only seen a city full of snobs, streets, geeks, and actors with money preachers the past and many broken bridges. It's lined with barbed wire, not some pretty picket fences in the feed. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. On the outside corner, going to count 1-2.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The shortstop takes the ball. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Nico Horner. Next pitch way upstairs. Kicks and deals. Inside. Now 3-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And that one wrapped foul. That one hit to right. And there are two down.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 4, Pete.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, and here is Sal Frelick.
Now,
He's a bat ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rhys Hoskins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And there's the strike. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Count is 3-2.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. And a count 1-2. In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
This is Bryce Terang. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Gage Workman. And a 2-1 on the way. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got it. That K is his third of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Terang moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
Oh, that hit him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
Now pitching for the
Caleb
Cubs.
Thielbar, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Caleb Thielbar.
No outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. Thielbar keeping an eye on him.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, catcher William.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, William Contreras. And now 2 balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge getting loose as well. Man at second. And foul ball. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3.
That's a really good take.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
2 on, 1 out. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
So up next, Sal Frelick. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Chorio, the lead runner, out at second. Contreras on at first with 2 down. That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's down and in.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Seiya.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And this is inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take the base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
One gone runner at first.
Bush.
Michael Bush digs in now. Hit in the air left field. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out. And now it's Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. So here's Horner now. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta. And it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
Brian
Brewers.
Hudson taking over on the mound.
52.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, bases full. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Yoel Payams, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kanu also getting ready. One and two here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they strand three and leave them loaded. And midway in the fourth, it's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome back,
Chicago.
and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Tyson Miller.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game, and the batter now is Rhys
Rhys
Hoskins.
Hoskins.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. And a good start to the inning. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Oliver Dunn will hit next. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Joseph Ortiz now at the plate. And that one fouled off. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyson Miller out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Ryan
Chicago.
Brazier on the pitch out of the pen here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chorio started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Terang over at second, 1 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now at the plate, William Contreras. Ball to strike, the pitch.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. Garrett Mitchell in the Milwaukee on deck circle. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs. Grounds 1 to short. Swanson. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at American Family Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gage Workman. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. And strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Man at first with 1 gone. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Tying run at the plate. That one missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Started to swing, held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Hudson gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Jared Koenig.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Runners at first and second with one gone. Grounder might be two. Glove flip for one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
now pitching for
Back
the
now to
Chicago
start the
Cubs.
bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound,
66.
Julian Merriweather.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up now for Milwaukee,
Leading off for the
Sal
Brewers,
Frelick.
the left fielder, Sal Frelick.
Not even close there. 2-1.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an
Now
individual
batting,
performance
the
you want to
first baseman,
flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Just missed. Fastball for a strike. It's 2-2. Up the middle, Horner. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. That one outside. And a count 2-1. Popped up. Swanson sizes this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and here comes the closer,
Number 29.
Trevor McGill.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Here's a 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Dansby.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
1 out left for the Cubs. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Bush, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. One strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smack it too close to me. One classic taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is she. On the dopamine, locally I be lowest keys, overseas I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they throw me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why little baby, that's why Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mouth, then find something that I can down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like 3 in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Roll when they wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it pop sicker. Outshine all these. No obstacle. Country then Kool-Aid and bags a hot picker. She gon' keep them sicker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why Just traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it we talk about, we should've called the truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.